Good afternoon, this is Keith All and welcome back. Today's episode will be on how you can connect your contacts to your mailing list using the Builderall platform. There are two elements in the Builderall platform. One would be a contact form element and an email marketing element. You have this contact form and email marketing. Today I'm going to show you how you could take this contact form element, and when the user types in their information, they click on the button, it will be added to your Mailing Boss autoresponder. So first I'm going to show you, I already added this contact form as you can see up here, and I'm going to show you some ideas on how to create this appearance that you see here. So if I click on the edit icon, let's scroll up here. The show label and show placeholder. First, as you can see, the show placeholder is going to put the name of the field inside of your actual holder where the user winds up typing their information. The show label is, as you can see, it puts the label of your field above each field. So you will have to decide on how you want your contact form to appear. I'm going to show you, this is an actual checkbox field, and I'm going to show you how this gets displayed here. So let's go up here to the set fields. Give it a second, and this is the fields there. Okay, this choose one. As you can see, this is the label. It's a type checkbox, and then the tag value is options. And I'm going to show you how this integrates with the Mailing Boss, a list that we're going to create. But anyways, when we create the list of Mailing Boss, we have to make sure that the labels and the tags will actually be the exact same thing in the Mailing Boss list that we have. That's vitally important that they have to be the same, meaning uppercase, lowercase, stuff like that. So including with these options on this checkbox, here again the tag value is options, choose one is the label, and I just added these options. Again, this is what's going to be transferred over into the Mailing Boss list. So I created two options for the user to select from. The name is business owner, and the value is going to be just an abbreviation of this. So I'm going to click on save. Click on save again. Again, if you need to add more fields, you just click this option here, and then you have the options of what type of field that you want to add. So click on cancel there, because I'm not going to add any more at this point. Click on save. And let's see. Well, let's go to the Mailing Boss first. Let's go over to our dashboard. We're going to open up Mailing Boss. And if you don't have it on your dashboard already, all you have to do is go up to Apps and then come over to Email Marketing and get to Mailing Boss that way. So we're going to create a list first, and when you get to this display screen, you could get up here. If it doesn't automatically get there, you just select the list up on top and it will display your list. There are other ways that you could create a list, but I find this to be visually more easy for me to add the list. So I'm going to come up here, create list, and I'm just going to call this contact form list, and I'm going to do that. And at this point I won't go into the double opt-in or single opt-in at this point. I'm just going to leave it as is and click on next. And now right here we're going to add what type of fields that we want to add into this list. So if we scroll down, right now it's just at the create email field. That's the default field that it comes with, but you can have the options of creating all these other fields in here. So we're gonna add in like the first name, last name, because we want it to match up with the form that we have over here. So let's go back to Mailing Boss. Let's scroll down here. If you don't add all the fields on this screen, you could also do it on the next screen. So that's what we're going to do, just to show you that you can add it again. So we're going to go to Fields here. Okay, so you have the options of adding more fields on this step too. So we have the email, we have the first name, last name. We want to add a phone number, and then we also want to add a checkbox field. Okay, so again, like what I said, is we want to be able to match up exactly what these values are on our contact form. So let's go back to the contact form. So let's start with the first name. So first name, it's all in uppercase, lowercase. So let's go back up. Here's first name field. Let's change this to uppercase. We want this to be uppercase, last name. The tag value, and I'll show you this in a second on the contact form. We want to make every field required, and we'll get to the sort order in a second. Email, it's required. First name is required. Phone number is required. We want to change this to uppercase, visible. And then we want to put in the label. It's going to be choose one. The tag value is going to be options and all in uppercase. And then we want this to be required, yes. And let's add the options here. The name of it is business owner. Value is that. Add option. Real estate agent, and there. Okay, let's save it, and then we'll get back to the sort order. Okay, so remember what I said, that we must match up with what's in the Mailing Boss list with what is on your contact form. So I'm just going to show you with one field. So as you can see, the label is first name, and it's uppercase and lowercase. As you can see here, the tag value is all uppercase. So let's go back to the form. This is the first name field. Set fields. Just a second. As you can see, the label is uppercase, lowercase, and the tag value is all uppercase. So it's important that it gets matched up exactly how it is in your Mailing Boss list. So let's click on cancel. Let's go back. Notice the order of the fields in your contact form. So what we want to do is we want to match up exactly in your Mailing Boss list. So it's going to be, your first field is going to be first name, second field, third field, fourth field, and so on. So let's go back to Mailing Boss. So first name is going to be set to 1. Last name is 2. Email should be 3. Phone number is 4. and the checkbox should be field number 5. Okay, we're going to come down here, click on Save Changes. Okay, now we're going to go back to the list screen, and we want to be able to grab this list name. So we're going to copy the link, which is the subscription URL for this list. We're going to click on this, it copies the link. We're going to go back to the form. We're going to go back to Set Fields. We're going to go to Action. Oops, let's go back here. Let's erase this. We're going to paste that list name in there. And then let's go back to email. This is optional at this point. If you fill this in, what it's going to do is it's also going to send you an email to whatever email that you put in here. This action means that it's going to collect the values in this form and it's going to add it to your Mailing Boss autoresponder list, all the values. Now it's up to you on if you want it in both places. So if you fill out this field, it's gonna, whatever email address you put here, it's gonna take the values of the contact form once the user fills it out, and it's gonna send you an email with all that information. So today I'm just gonna leave this blank, and I'm gonna click on Save. I'm gonna click on Save here to save the changes in the page. That's fine. Now I'm going to go to website. We're going to test this out. I'm just going to refresh the screen here. Let's do it again just to make sure. So I'm going to fill this information out. I'm just going to put a bogus email address at this point, and then the same thing with a number. And I'm going to select one of these options. I'm going to go click on the button there. This is something that's defaulting. So once you click on that contact form, it's going to go somewhere else. I didn't go over that step, but this is just for the purpose of collecting the information and making sure it gets to the Mailing Boss list that we created. So I'm going to refresh this screen. Let's go back into Mailing Boss. And as you can see, there's a subscriber now in this list. So let's go in there by clicking on this icon, subscriber. And as you can see over here, it added my first name, last name, your email, the phone number, and the code or the tag for the choose one checkbox. So that is how you could take a contact form element and connect it to your Mailing Boss list within the autoresponder that comes with Builderall. Hopefully this tutorial gave you an idea on how you could utilize the contact form element and either add it to your email, the values that the user inputs, or you can add it to a Mailing Boss list that you create specifically for that contact form. Again, thank you for stopping by. Remember to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell notification. And also, please like, share, and comment. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.